The New Zealand Rugby Union called Zac Guildford talented but troubled. They terminated his contract last year and he left the country to play rugby in France.
But in May, Zac quit early and returned to Hawke's Bay, where he's trying to rebuild his rugby career and reputation. Magpie fan Carmen Parahi hung out with Zac and the team on training day.
We're inside the Magpies gym, a blur of sweaty men and noisy machines. This is home for Zac Guildford and where he's taking steps to change his life again.
You know, I have had enough of addiction and of the pain it's caused me over the years, and it's time to really turn over a new leaf. In 5 years, hopefully I can write a book and inspire others. Oh, I nearly fell back then. Really help young Māori or any youth through any problems they have, because that's my goal.
Addiction is a heavy burden to handle alone.
Not too bad for a skinny wing, eh?
But Zac's hoping he's still got enough backers willing to help him.
What's your relationship like with the New Zealand Rugby Union?
I haven't really talked much to the New Zealand Rugby Union since I've been back. The Magpies have been really good to me and offered me a contract. And they've always stood by my side, and I think I owe the rest of my playing future to them. Giving 100%. I've played 71 games for the union now, so starting to get on a bit, and I'd love to play 100 one day. So that's the goal. If I fall back, just save me.
Zac admits he struggled in France and felt he was heading for trouble again. But instead of letting it turn bad, he chose to come home.
No good. Obviously, I didn't leave on the best of terms, so I'm back to sort of resurrect my career on and off the field. And I'm the first to admit I've made some mistakes in the past, but I want to rectify those and be a better person and rugby player for it.
Zac says he's got a new attitude, to be open and honest about everything, good or bad.
Help! Spot!
Something he hasn't done since his dad died 6 years ago.
It broke my heart for years, and I think I still had a little cry in the shower the other day when everything got a bit too much. But you just need to keep looking forward and keep believing that there's you're not the only one in the situation. There's people to talk to.
Beautifully taken by Zac Guildford. He's going to outstrip them. Oh, what a score! The flying winger.
It's a marvellous achievement by Zac and his team, and forever and a day that'll be clouded by the fact that his father sadly passed away.
To go from winning under-20 World Cup and hugging your brothers and jumping up and down to looking up in the stand and thinking, oh, something's wrong there, and seeing a whole lot of commotion, and then seeing my mum in shock and my dad then running up to the stand, my dad on the ground, and myself with my hands, just down in my lap. Just from up here to way down there, and that's what my life's been like for the last 5 or 6 years. It's just been an up and down roller coaster. My dad was my boss in the family. Once the boss left, then I wasn't listening to no one. No one could stop me. I just was on a bit of a rampage, and it was just stay out of my way. And looking back, it's sad, and I wish I could have controlled my life better. And I haven't even opened up to a lot of my good friends before, and it's the hardest moment of my life, and the last 5 or 6 years have been. I haven't been able to be myself since I was 18, 19, and that's quite sad, and I'm just sort of finding myself again, and I'm glad I don't have to do it when I'm 32. I'm still 26, so I've got a bit of time left.
Exhausted and humiliated.
Firstly, I'd just like to apologise for myself. I feel really embarrassed.
Sporting a gash to the head, reportedly from a drunken scooter crash.
I can't keep messing up.
Zac was an All Black, so his troubles were highly publicised. He was an addict in denial and was constantly having to apologise for his off-field behaviour.
Over 350, eh?
Zac's determined to work hard and prove he's changing.
Oh, why is it gone?
Zac's upfront about drinking alcohol.
So how do you deal with alcohol now? I mean, do you still have a beer now and again?
Yeah, I still do have one every now and again, but for me, I'm looking to make some big sacrifices this year and stopping that. 300 average, oh no, Over 350.
Why should people believe you? You've said you'd change before.
Yeah, no, that's fair enough. You know, you have heard it before, but you know, when I look inside myself and when I ask myself the question, you know, I went around to my uncle's yesterday and I had a good talk with him and I opened up completely and I said, you know, I've had enough of this perception, I've had enough of myself making these mistakes. One more way. Every headline I read is troubled All Black, and I guess to an extent, you know, that's how people do perceive me, and you know, in a way I am here to prove that I have changed my ways, but I want to do it for myself more than anyone, and for my family. I think, you know, I've caused enough heartache over the years, and you know, I still know I've got a lot of supporters here in the Bay as well, because you know, people come up to me in the street and they're proud of what I've done for the union, so I love Hawke's Bay for that, and you know, I'll never lose sight of my goal, and that's to be the best rugby player and person I can be, and to put the past behind me. Oh, lovely.
The Magpies were asked to help launch the Countdown Kids Hospital appeal in Hastings. Zac usually volunteers.
It's cool to be able to come along and do stuff like this, and you know, it's pretty tough to see the kids sick.
Zac is the first to admit his international star power has faded because of his past behaviour, but he's still popular at home. This is the part of the job Zac really enjoys, a public image we don't often see of him.
It's for a wonderful cause, so as everyone said, get your wallet out, E-Hire. I think he's got a lot of money from the Blues. Not many winning games, but a lot of money, so he'll be buying a lot of sausages out there for everyone today. So thank you very much, and thanks for having us. Cheers. Hey, buddy, what's your name? There you go, bud. Geez, you got a lot of goodies in there now, eh? Thank you. Enjoy that, eh? You all right? Good. Thank you. Jeez. You're a wee cutie, aren't you?
I'm a rugby fan.
Our next game is Taranaki this weekend. No, not scary. Exciting. It's always hard coming to see these kids and seeing them in less fortunate positions than us, but at the same time it's rewarding to see that we can put a smile on their face and I guess make their day and give them a little gift and, you know, a little token to help them get through their sickness. There you go. Oh, it's a bit big for you, eh? What do you reckon? Pretty cool? How long has he been in for? Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. How old are you, buddy? 4. 4, you're a big boy, eh? Yeah? Righto. We'll keep punching on, eh? Cheers.
Don't eat all the food, mate.
I think being able to put a smile on people's faces that are less fortunate or have an illness is something I've always helped out with, and I guess hasn't been seen a lot, but you know, something I just like to do behind the scenes. Hello, what's your name?
Piper.
Piper, are you shy? I'm shy too. I just have to talk. It's my job. Oh, I seen you before, didn't I, Carter? Hey?
Is Shannon in your team?
Shannon Chase?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's in our team. He's just a little bit slower than me. I've never really seen myself as Zac Guildford, the rugby player, just Zac Guildford, the person. I guess that's been half my problem at times, but when you come in here, it's a bit of a reality check that people, you know, do look up to us and they, you know, do think we're pretty cool because of what we do out on the field, and see the young kids like Carter and Sean who hasn't walked for a while get up out of bed and almost start running around is awesome, and it's rewarding for us. Oh, he's running around now.
It's a bit more pressure on you, though, to be that role model when you know you're struggling with your own inner demons.
Geez, that's a hard question. I guess it does, but it's also a release to give back and to realise, hey, I'm pretty lucky in the position I'm in. Jeez. And it's a reality check to sometimes, hey, Zac, pull your head in, look, there's people less fortunate, be happy with what you've got in life and continue to try and be that role model and instead of, you know, someone that I'm not, which is, you know, how I'm perceived sometimes.
The rugby field is where Zac hopes he can prove to the public he's a better, stronger man. But he's going to have to fight for a position. The Hawke's Bay squad is large and competitive.
You love rugby?
Yeah, I do love rugby. It's been my release for a long time and it's what I love and enjoy, and it's 80 minutes I get to go out and have fun with 14 other guys on the field and hopefully get to score some tries. And the old legs have still got some pace in them yet, I think.
Zac's been offered a contract to join the New South Wales Waratahs, but hasn't signed up yet because he's unsure if he wants to leave his support base at home. But he is sure he's ready to take on New Zealand's best players.
Marked them all before, you know, done the job against them all before. You know, I know I can do it again, so I'm ready to test myself against the best. I can't look at the All Blacks because I need to test myself at NPC level and Super Rugby again. I know I'm capable of that and I have the belief. You know, I'm ready to test myself against those guys again and, yeah, bring it on. I'd love to be an All Black, but, you know, there's a long way to go in doing that. You know, I've got to prove myself on and off the field and, you know, I lost a lot of believers and I guess a lot of trust in people when I did make those mistakes a while ago.
Zac Guildford is unpredictable on the field, and so was his behaviour off the field. But he's been given a chance with his hometown team to prove himself. Only time can tell if he will win or lose.
What happens if we get another headline, Zac Guildford goes on a drunken binge, found wandering the streets somewhere?
Yeah, then, you know, I can't, you know, I hope I can say that won't happen, and I think deep within myself that won't happen again. But, you know, if that did happen, I'd have to, you know, look at myself and think, is rugby the best way forward for me? Should I still be playing the game? Should I still even be on the rugby field? And that would probably be no. And that's why, you know, I did come home, was because, you know, I could feel myself going down that similar path again. And, you know, I don't want to head down that. So it's just about me being open and honest, and it's the only way forward.
OK then, Zac, we wish you all the best of luck. Well, the Magpies have to defend their Ranfurly Shield against the Northland Taniwha this afternoon in their first ITM Cup game.